welcome to this video about my gaming computer. It's an Asus Republic of Gamers G752 VT, and I've had it for about a month now, and I thought I should give you my opinion and thoughts so far. First of all, let's look at exterior and the construction. It's a very solid computer. It's very nicely built, and great details in the back here with like this flaming inside. So it's a beautiful machine, of course it is. However, the construction is quite solid, but if you see here, you can actually push this down. I'm not sure if you can see it, but something special here, and you can see this key here is almost flush with the surroundings, and it wasn't like this on my brother's computers. He has exactly the same one, and so there is something with the, you can hear it also, it's not in place, so there are some minor faults in the construction. Otherwise, I think it's very solid. Another thing is that this edge here is very sharp. It hasn't bothered me yet, but if you sit at the desk and you rest your arms here, it could feel quite sharp, this edge. I don't know why they did it like this, but as I said, it hasn't bothered me yet, so but let's see if it becomes a problem or not. The keyboard is very nice, has a very good touch to it. It's lit, as you can see. You can change the brightness in stages. Yeah, like this. And with the software, you can also turn on this hot zone lighting, as it is called, where only the left part of the keyboard is lit. As you can see, WASD keys are extra lit, but the keyboard is not like the MSI where you can program the colors and change the colors. It's red, and this is the only option you have. There is also one nice feature. You can turn the light bar on and off, and you can see here, I turn off the light. So that is a fancy feature. Also with the hardware and software that comes with the machine, you can see the CPU and GPU temperature and the memory frequency and the clock frequency. I'm not that pleased with the mouse pad. The pad itself is okay, but these buttons, very hard to tell when you have pressed it hard enough. So often I need to press it extra hard to get a response. So I'm not too pleased with the mouse pad, but I don't use it that often. The screen, I'm very pleased with the screen. It's bright, it's very colorful. I find it very pleasing, this display. It's an 17.3 inch IPS screen, so I think the screen is great, and it has plenty of light in it. I noticed when I turned it on with a black screen that the screen isn't equally or evenly lit, but I haven't noticed that when I'm doing some work or gaming with the computer. I haven't noticed that at all. so I don't think it's a problem. But yeah, I thought I should mention it. One thing that I think is great with this computer is that it comes with a M2 SSD drive and also a terabyte hard drive. But there is also a room for another M2 SSD, so you can actually have 3 disks in this computer, and that is a great thing. So if you want to expand your disks, there is a possibility to do that. The sound, I normally use headset, but the sound is okay. It's not that great. It's a laptop. Also, you have on the backs of the back here, you have this sonic bass woofer. Sounds great, but it's not that great, I would say. Also, the speakers are actually placed here behind the screen, so of course you won't get the best sound, but you never will with a laptop, of course. I have had some problems with the sound drivers. There is some built-in software and I didn't get it to work with my screen capture program Bandicam. It crashed and Bandicam couldn't figure out what it was. I think it is some conflict with the drivers, so now I bought another headset with a USB sound card, and that solved the problem. So I wasn't too pleased about that. And also, yeah, you have the Republic of Gamers key. You can see it right over here. If you press this, you get to this. Let's have system information, all of this. And you see this Rogue Game First 3 optimization. This really messed up the Planetary Annihilation, a game I play a lot. Here you can see another video about this game. But if you start this game first and do some changes here and it runs in the background, you can just forget about playing Planetary Annihilation. It messes up the program totally and you get huge lags, so it's just unplayable. So what you have to do then is just to go to Task Manager and close down Game First. So these built-in optimization programs, software, I'm not too impressed by that.
Here you can see some random gameplay from Rainbow Six and Far Cry 4. As you can see, it's quite smooth. I got from 40 to 75 FPS on Rainbow Six, and Far Cry 4 is about 80 or 70, 80 up to 120 FPS, so it runs really smooth to be a gaming laptop. When it comes to the heat and temperature, you can see that's not bad at all. I constantly have my laptop on the lap, so and I'm not bothered with any heat. And this is much because of the 2 large fans which blows the hot air back and away from you instead of heating up underneath the machine. When it comes to the noise, I don't have a sound meter, but I use the sound meter app on my phone, and I got 42 decibels or 44 decibels right at the fans, but only 32 decibels where my ear is, so I don't think that is bad at all. And I don't think the sound of the fans bothers you in normal play. I like that the fans adapt to the heat instead of MSI. Some machines that you have to push a turbo button or something. I don't want to think about that. This machine's fix that itself. It adapts to the heat and turn itself off again when it cools down. So what about the battery life, you may ask? Then I just say I don't care about battery life. This is a gaming laptop. Why would you ever want to play this with the battery on? I only need to have enough battery to switch from one place to another, to one socket to another. I think I haven't tested it, so I think it's 1.5 hours. I don't know. I don't care really, because you don't use a gaming laptop with your battery. That's just, yeah, I don't see the point. So, but I think it's decent. Anyway, I didn't have any problems with the battery, and as I said, I think it's 1 or 2 hours. Who cares? Anyway, okay. Well, thank you for watching. I hope this was a bit helpful. See you soon.